Space holds countless stories of cosmic crashes where entire galaxies merge in a slow-motion dance lasting millions of years. Today, we'll explore what happens when these giant star cities collide and what it means for our own galaxy's future. When galaxies collide, it's like watching the universe's biggest dance performance in super slow motion. Imagine two giant swirls of stars, each containing billions of suns, slowly moving closer and closer together. The amazing thing is, even though these galaxies are packed with stars, most stars don't actually crash into each other. There's just too much empty space between them. Instead, the huge clouds of gas and dust in each galaxy mix together, creating perfect conditions for new stars to form. The gravity of each galaxy pulls and stretches the other, creating beautiful streams of stars that look like cosmic bridges and tails. Our own Milky Way is on track for one of these cosmic dances. In about 4.5 billion years, we'll merge with our neighbor, the Andromeda galaxy. Let's talk about our galaxy's future dance partner, the Andromeda galaxy. Right now, it's racing toward us at about 250,000 miles per hour. When these two giant star systems finally meet, they'll create an even bigger galaxy that astronomers have nicknamed Milkomeda. But don't worry, Earth will be just fine. Remember all that empty space between stars? Our solar system will likely be tossed into a new orbit around the galaxy's center, but we probably won't crash into anything. The night sky will look amazing, though. Imagine seeing Andromeda fill up half the sky, glowing with the light of 1 trillion stars. As the galaxies merge, huge waves of star formation will light up space like cosmic fireworks. The whole process will take about 2 billion years to complete. When galaxies collide, they create the perfect conditions for new stars to be born. The massive clouds of gas and dust from both galaxies crash together like cosmic waves, creating dense pockets where gravity pulls material into tight balls. These balls of gas and dust heat up under their own pressure until they're hot enough to spark nuclear fusion. And boom, a new star is born. This process happens on a huge scale during galaxy mergers, creating what astronomers call starburst regions. These are like stellar nurseries on steroids, pumping out hundreds of new stars at once. The force of all these new stars being born can actually push away the remaining gas, creating beautiful glowing bubbles in space. It's like nature's own fireworks show, but instead of lasting minutes, it goes on for millions of years. Here's where things get really interesting. At the heart of this cosmic collision, something incredible happens with black holes. Almost every galaxy has a supermassive black hole at its center, and when galaxies merge, these giants are drawn together like magnets. As they spiral toward each other, they create massive gravitational waves that ripple through space itself. The black holes pull in huge amounts of gas and dust along the way, creating brilliant light shows that can outshine entire galaxies. When they finally merge, they form an even bigger black hole that can be billions of times heavier than our Sun. This process helped create the largest black holes we see in the universe today, some of which are true cosmic giants. Let's look at a real cosmic crash happening right now, the antennae galaxies. These two galaxies started bumping into each other about 500 million years ago, and they're giving us a front row seat to what these mergers look like. Named because they have long streaks of stars that look like antennae, these galaxies are about 45 million light-years away from Earth. The collision has turned them into a massive star factory, creating millions of new stars in bright blue clusters. Their centers are glowing with the light of young stars, while long tails of older stars stretch out into space. When astronomers point their telescopes at the antennae galaxies, they see huge pink and blue regions where new stars are being born, mixed with dark lanes of dust. It's like watching a preview of what will happen when our Milky Way meets Andromeda. When massive objects like galaxies collide, they create ripples in the fabric of space itself. These are gravitational waves. Think of space like a giant trampoline. When you drop something heavy on it, waves spread out across the surface. The same thing happens in space when galaxies crash together. These waves are incredibly powerful but very hard to detect. Scientists use special tools called LIGO detectors, which are basically giant L-shaped tunnels that can spot tiny changes in space caused by these waves. The really exciting part is that these waves carry information about the collision, like cosmic messengers telling us exactly what happened. When the black holes at the centers of galaxies finally merge, they send out a massive burst of gravitational waves. It's like a cosmic thunderclap that we can now hear with our instruments. Here's something wild about galaxy collisions. Most of what's actually crashing together is something we can't even see. It's called dark matter, and it makes up about 85% of all matter in galaxies. While stars and gas clouds are doing their cosmic dance, huge clouds of dark matter are the real drivers of these mergers. Dark matter acts like a giant net, its gravity pulling the visible parts of galaxies together. When two dark matter halos meet, they mix and combine much like stirring two different colors of paint. This invisible merger helps shape how the visible galaxy forms. Think of dark matter as the universe's puppet master, directing the motions of stars and gas through its powerful gravitational pull. Scientists can track its effects by watching how stars move in unusual ways during these cosmic collisions. When galaxies crash together, you might wonder what happens to all the solar systems caught in the middle. Here's the surprising part. Most planets and their stars stay perfectly safe. Even in these massive collisions, the space between stars is so huge that direct hits are super rare. Think of it like throwing two bags of marbles into a football field. Chances are the marbles won't hit each other. The main change comes from gravity shifting things around. Solar systems might get new paths through their galaxy, like changing lanes on a cosmic highway. Some might end up closer to the galaxy's center, while others drift to the outer edges. The night sky would slowly change over millions of years as stars take up new positions. Modern computers help us peek into the future of galaxy collisions through amazing simulations. Scientists input real data about galaxies, their size, speed, and the way their stars move, into powerful computers that calculate how everything will play out. These virtual cosmic crashes show us what might happen when galaxies meet, like a space-themed video game that follows the laws of physics. The simulations have gotten so good that they can predict where stars will end up and what shapes galaxies will form. When scientists compare these computer models with real colliding galaxies we see through telescopes, they match up incredibly well. This helps us understand what will happen when Andromeda and our Milky Way finally meet. After galaxies merge, they create something entirely new that shapes our universe in amazing ways. These cosmic combinations form giant elliptical galaxies, massive star cities that can contain trillions of stars. Think of them as the final form of galaxy evolution, like cosmic adults after two younger galaxies grow up together. The merged galaxies heat up their surroundings, sending waves of hot gas far into space. This process helps control how other nearby galaxies grow and form stars. Some of the biggest galaxies we see today are the result of multiple mergers over billions of years, like cosmic building blocks coming together to create something greater. Thanks for joining me on this cosmic journey through colliding galaxies. If you enjoyed learning about these amazing space events, hit that like button and subscribe for more universe-exploring videos. Share with your friends who love space too.